I am very impressed. The second trailer for GTA 6 dropped last night for me, or morning if you're on the other side of the world, and man, surprisingly great. Well, almost. There is one core element throughout the entire trailer: ray tracing. Yes, I know this is not Rockstar's first foray into ray tracing. We first see that in Red Dead Redemption 2 as well as some parts of the first trailer, but ray tracing is definitely more prevalent in this second trailer. From light rays that bounce off the characters, buildings and water puddles, the light effects and reflections diffuse to recreate how light will actually look like in real life. It is not harsh, but soft, and how well it simulates, especially when there is dust mixed into light. You know what I mean. I do not know if this was gameplay from a console or a PC, but I hope that it was from a PC to show gamers that if they can have more powerful graphics cards to push the powerful ray tracing effects, be it with or without, the powerful graphics cards also allow them to experience higher FPS to give them an overall smoother gaming experience. I'm not saying that GPUs on consoles are not great, but they definitely cannot compare to those that you can find in custom PCs, and you are not able to decide what kind of graphics cards you want to have based on your budget. So if this was running off a PC with regards to that, there are currently no info on basic unrecommended PC specs for this game. Gotta wait for Rockstar to drop information on this one. But judging from the recently dropped GTA 5 Enhanced Edition, it doesn't look like you need a really high-end graphics card like a 5080 to play well with ray tracing on. But do take this with a grain of salt, because GTA 5, even with this enhanced mode on, is already 12 years old. And this spec sheet doesn't really say if this GTA 5 Enhanced Edition was running on medium or high or ultra settings. With ray tracing, it will have its accompanying AI magic buttons, ranging from TSAA, Intel's XeSS, Nvidia's DLSS, and AMD's FSR. I am not sure if Rockstar will include all of these AI magic buttons, but I guess there will at least be Nvidia's DLSS and AMD's FSR. If you wanted the best ray tracing performance, however, sadly to say, Nvidia is still the better option with DLSS 4.0 and multi-frame generation. Single frame generation is already good enough, but the former, multi-frame generation, comes from the new RTX 50 series lineup. AMD's FSR and its own frame generation is not very far behind, but its ray tracing performance still lags behind Nvidia. That said, you can get a better price to performance with the new RX 9000 series of graphics cards. Though the RTX 5070 Ti recently came down in price to match or even to be priced lower than the 9070 XT. So that said, I wonder how AMD will price their upcoming 9060 and 9060 XTs. The scope of the world is definitely way bigger than previous GTA games. So you need a PC capable of rendering the world while giving you smooth frame rates as you traverse Vice City. And I also like how the characters in the game look more human-like compared to those in past GTA games. They have stronger body lines, shapes, clearer facial expressions and gestures, and they move more like how a regular human does. But that said, the mouth movements to speech still need some work, which I am not sure if it's a video lag effect, but the mouth still does not move as naturally as a human during speech. But at least these humans look way better than the ones you find in Starfield. Water effects also look more enhanced compared to the first trailer. Some of the blue parts may still look a bit washed out, but the majority of it, coupled with the ray tracing effects, complete the sunny beaches of Vice City. The trailer also shows you a good diverse mix of in-building interiors, from houses to bars to underground layers, prisons, clubs, etc. They are highly detailed and provide a great palette of colors. And I believe this is the first look of how in-game shops will look like. I am not sure how shops will actually function in-game, but I hope that it will not be flat shops with drop-down menus for product shelves, but rather interactable cash registers if you want to rob the shop, the customer picking out products from shelves, and overall more densely populated shops with more customers inside who actually do things than just stand around and stare at you. Okay, I'm not like a pro when it comes to trailer analysis or game analysis. This is just purely what I see and my opinion on this second trailer. I'm glad that this game is delayed to give developers more time to flesh out what may be the most hyped and best AAA game of this decade. I was kind of apprehensive when Rockstar initially still wanted to push the game to release at the end of 2025, but this new 6-month additional gap is probably what they need to make the game even better. I know that there will still be bugs with such a grand open world game, but I don't foresee a cyberpunk-ish launch catastrophe when this game comes out. So like, comment, and see you in the next video.